Hi everyone, it's Ori. I'm just gonna say this outright to the Final Fantasy XIV community. I am very concerned about how they are going to do healers. I just listened to a video by someone, not naming who, but with how they showed White Mage. I didn't look too much into White Mage at first, but how they were explaining everything about the new actions with the evolved system, I am kind of concerned. Because, one, they take away Afflatus' misery. They only give White Mage one AoE. That's concerning. Because with the official stance of what Square Enix is saying is that, healers need to be healers. They need to focus more on healing. Taking that stance makes me a little concerned. It sets a precedence for a little bit of toxicity. And we all know the Final Fantasy XIV community doesn't very much appreciate toxicity. But there are some toxic players out there that always tell the healers just to heal. Don't do DPS, just heal. And there are some healers that are kind of like, well, fuck you. And I'm concerned. I don't know how. White Mage and Sage are pretty easy to kind of work with the new Evolve system. It's just Scholar and Astrologian. I'm very concerned about them. Astrologian, it has three AoEs. One is Planetary Star, and the other is Gravity. I said three. Yes, I said three. Oh, Microcosmos. Microcosmos can do the AoE. Yeah. It's got... Astrologian is very much... AoE. Is a very much AoE kind of healer. But with how they're chopping it to be like, hey, you only need to focus on healing. I don't know how they're going to work with Astrologian. Because Astrologian has gone through a lot of butchery. Because in Heaven's Ward, they had the card system, and it just went... They reworked the card system for Stormblood, and then Shadowbringers. And then they came upon what they currently have from kind of like Shadowbringers / Endwalker. With Scholar, I don't know how they're going to do that because it's also tied in with the Summoner. Summoner has its niche, like summoning things. It has found its thing. Scholar is in a weird position. I don't like how the final action that you gain for the job is, oh, you turn into a majestic angel. What? At the cost of your pet? Do you have to summon the angel and then you absorb it? I don't know how that works. And I will not use that skill at all. Like, oh, it's a buff. Like, bitch, I am not gonna try to walk around with that. With Scholar, I'm gonna be kind of glad how they're gonna find a niche for it. Astrologian, again, I am very concerned. I main Astrologian. I don't know how they're gonna try to fit in the card system and try to be a healer at the same time. And how the niche they've found with being a kind of a seer / fortune teller. Because at first it was very much a timey-wimey, oh, reach for the stars kind of thing. I like how they kind of, okay, this is your seer. You can see the future. You can, like, see things and stuff like that. That's how I see it. Instead of, oh, you're a time mage kind of thing. I don't know how they're going to try to do. I just don't know how they're going to do it. We'll find out in October at the Japanese Fan Fest, but I think a lot of people that main Astrologian, whenever they see the new rework in the Evolved system, it can go two different ways. Some people may say, oh, it's so good. And other people are going to be like, what the living fuck, Square Enix? For me, I am concerned. Like I said in the beginning, I'm concerned. Everyone can be on the fence about the Evolved system and whatnot, but yeah, everyone can say what they want about the Evolved system, but I do not see the Reborn system just like going bye-bye. Like, all of a sudden, hey, we're going to completely get rid of it. No. They're not going to say. They're not going to get rid of it. That would get rid of a lot of... One, that would piss off a lot of people. Like, a good, probably majority of their fan base. If they decide to be like, hey, let's get rid of the Reborn system. But I do not see them getting rid of it. Because, as they say, they want people to just do themselves. And rumors are just gonna be rumors until Square Enix officially says what they say. Rumors are just that, people. Rumors. But yeah. Some people will say, oh, they're gonna get rid of it. They're gonna get rid of it. I'm saying, I'm gonna step back and wait for Square Enix to say yay or nay about that. Because, like I said before, it's a rumor. People are just saying, oh, theorists are saying they're going to get rid of it within an expansion or two. I don't think they're going to get rid of it. If they are, Square will officially come out and say it. People don't need to leap on the high horse and say, oh my god, they're going to get rid of Reborn within an expansion or two. No. What they're going to do, they're not going to get rid of Reborn. Stepping forward, they're going to do Evolved. From Evercold onward, it is going to be Evolved. It's going to be the Evolve system. Alright? From 7 Point backwards is the Reborn system. They're not going to get rid of the Reborn system. Otherwise, they're going to get a bunch of backlash. I'd rather wait and hear from the man himself, Yoshi P, saying, hey, this is how we stand and such. But we need to calm down, take a step back, breathe, and not get all worked up about rumors. Alright? I'm concerned about how they're going to work some of the healers. The 4 healers. Because 2 of them are easy to work. The other 2 are not going to be so easy. I just don't know. I'd rather see how they're going to do it. Again, I'd rather Square Enix come out and say, hey, this is what we're doing. Here's what we can do. They work with the community. But as I've said, I'm concerned, but I'd rather see before giving my decision. I'm just concerned. If they do a wonderful job of the Evolved Astrologian, I might pick it up. I might play around with it. A lot of people are very much on the fence about it. But I'd rather see than try to hear a bunch of rumors saying, oh, this is this and this and this and this. I'd rather see officially before making my decision. A lot of people need to step back, breathe, and just wait for Square to show at the Japanese Fan Festival in October on Halloween. Alright, Ori signing out.